Okay, guys, so I've just got out of Glam and we're just going to walk down to the studio. I'm so excited. We've not recorded in over 6 months, so I'm buzzing. Come with us.
How do you feel about doing the last recording today?
It feels surreal. I actually can't believe... I can't believe it's been 3 years. We've been recording for 3 years. But yeah, it feels really surreal to know that this could potentially be the last ever PLT Behind Closed Doors podcast. So emotional, in one word.
Do you remember the first time you did it?
Yeah. That's a genuine... I feel like laughter and tears have just come into my face there because, I feel like I was such a baby. We were in London. I'd barely slept the night before because I was so nervous. We had Maya Jama and Felicity Hayward booked, two of my favourite girls ever. And I barely got any sleep. And I rocked up in pyjamas on these bean bags in this studio, which we've come a long way, let me just tell you. It was a whole moment, the first episode.
Can you tell us anything about what we're going to do today?
So today we're going to be looking back at our previous 9 episodes, 9 seasons even, and we're going to be looking back at some of the best moments that we've had. And honestly, there has been so many incredible moments. So it's going to be emotional. It's going to be fun. We're going to be talking to you guys behind the cameras and hearing what have been your favourite moments. So I'm really excited. It's a bit of a raw episode for us today, a little bit different to usual. I think you're going to really like it. Hey guys, welcome back to the PLT Behind Closed Doors podcast. It's your host, Nat O'Leary, and oh my God, does it feel good to be saying those words again. It has been too long and I'm so glad to be back! That is definitely the reaction I wanted. Now today we've got a really special episode for you. We're taking a look back at our previous last 9 seasons. Can you believe we've had 9 seasons before this, guys? Thank you, Elliot. Somebody's listening. We've had 9 whole seasons. That's 113 episodes we've given to you lot. So we are taking a moment today to look back at those episodes and all the incredible things that we have done and all the amazing people that we have spoken to. And we've even got some cheeky awards that we're going to be handing out to some of our favourite guests. This is such a fun episode. Enjoy. Okay, so the first award that we are giving out today is for the funniest guest. Now, if you have been an avid listener of the PLT podcast, and I really hope you have been, you will know we have had some hilarious guests on this show. They have had me in tears. I've spat out drinks all over this sofa, all over this microphone from laughing. So it's only right that we honour them today. Should we go through the nominees? Yeah. Yes, you guys knew your cue. Okay, let's go for it. The first nominee is Vicky Patterson. Woo! Ahura. Woo! Bretman Rock. Woo! Do you remember Brett? What was that thing with Bretman Rock that he did? I really liked that one. Okay, and tell me, real talk now, what is the dating scene like in Hawaii for Bretman Rock?
Oh, it is very slim pickings, girl.
Slim pickings, girl. Pete Wicks. Woo! That's me doing my silver fox, silver blue, something. Max Belegday. Woo! Oh, and GK Barry. Woo! This has been a really difficult one to choose. From all the 9 seasons, like I said, we've had so many funny guests, but we have chosen one special winner, and he's on FaceTime right now. A huge congratulations to our winner of the funniest guest of the PLT podcast. It's Max
Belegday! Sit down. Stop. Sorry. What they don't tell you when we do this is that they've actually imported an audience of 150,000 people that are in this room right now. They're all being really sensible. Thanks for staying quiet, guys. Molly and Tommy, they're in the corner, as always.
Always supporting
you. They always are. They're always somewhere just, making a brew or whatever. But yeah.
Always making sure you're hydrated, Max. That's what they're doing, isn't it?
Exactly. That's the real job. That's the real job.
Well, honestly, congratulations, Max. We have had the most crazy time figuring out who was going to win this award. And obviously, it was a bit of a no-brainer for us. Your episode on the PLT podcast was outstanding. Let's look back a little bit about that podcast. What are your memories from doing that podcast?
My memories was walking to an extremely pink office with big unicorns, and I had some lovely sweets, which was great. And then walked into the room. I thought the host is a bit weird, but I quickly got over that. No, I'm joking. I just had the best time. It was just like funny from start to finish. I just enjoyed myself. I literally left like, I can't believe that was my job for the day. Like, what a fun time. Like, I literally had the best time. And also, I was put up in the Hilton in Manchester, so I had the bloody best time.
What more could you want? Well,
amazing, literally.
Something I didn't get a chance to tell you, actually, is we actually still need to send you an invoice for the microphone that we broke.
Right, okay.
From laughing. I feel like Max actually believed me then. That was my try at humour. That's why you're the funny one. No, but I cannot actually get over the fact that on a podcast episode, I spat my drink everywhere. We were just talking about the sofa, all over the sofa, creating some very stunning stains, and all over my microphone. Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, God. Well, when I first walked in, you did tell me. I did actually ask you if you spit or swallow. So I didn't know that it would create such a ruckus when the time came. You did actually tell me that you were more experienced, but clearly you are just a compulsive liar. So, whilst you can invoice me all you want now, I'm not being funny. It's your job at the end of the day. Fill yourself.
I think that's it. Do you know what? Max, I said for this podcast episode, when you see it all together, you'll understand why, but I'm going to be in tears for so many reasons today, but I've already started in tears from laughing, and that is why you have been crowned the winner of the funniest guest, so congratulations to you once again. You're an absolute dream to have on the podcast.
Don't worry about it. Cheers, Mole. Always pulling through.
That was another thing that you did on the podcast. That was another thing, like all the embarrassing moments in front of Molly-Mae. Have you ever had any more embarrassing moments recently?
Oh my God. In my general life, yes. I mean, obviously, we were just speaking before this. I was at the Kardashians premiere. First of all, I just feel a bit uncomfortable when you get to these things and, you know, everybody's so posh and everybody's so nice. And that's lovely, you know, but it's just not me, unfortunately. And as much as I try, I don't think it's ever going to be me. So when I left, actually, when we entered, there were paparazzi, like not just like, oh, like Ben the photographer, like actual like 4 people like lined up. So I was like, oh my God. They probably got one of my side profile. I'm not happy about that.
That would be in the Daily Mail.
Then upon exiting, I was just telling you before we started this that I actually took loads of freebies home because they had food left over, and I was like, you best box that up, give it to me. So as I'm leaving, picture this, I didn't think, bear in mind, we're the last people at the event because it was free drinks and we were like, we're getting maximum usage out of this. So I'm walking out with boxes stacked from here to my chin and the photographer's still there. He started laughing at us while snapping pictures. I'm there, double chin, trying to balance my cupcakes. I could not. I was like, we're going to wake up and be in OK Magazine. Ruff attends Kardashians. I couldn't believe it. I've still not found those pictures. So, you know, if we have any PR contacts out there who want to have a good rummage, then please do. But personally, I'm just trying to shield myself from it. Yeah.
Do you know what?
It was just 2 days ago.
I'm going to go digging for them pictures. I'm going to find them pictures just for the sheer fun of it. And I can't wait. But I mean,
oh God.
I can't wait to see those pictures. I did see your TikTok. It was very, very funny, Max. But as always, you're making us laugh. That's why you have been crowned funniest guest. And we just want to say a massive thank you from everyone at Behind Closed Doors for being part of the podcast journey. Without you, there'd have been no spitting on the sofa. There'd have been no embarrassing stories with Molly-Mae, and there would be so many less tears and laughter. So thank you so much.
There we go. You can always count on me to make someone spit and make someone cry. Here we are.
And that is how we end this. Thank you so much, Max. You've been an absolute dream. Well done. The crown is yours. It's on its way. It's in the post. Get ready to wear that with pride. We love you.
Indeed. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. We love you. Thank you, Max. He really had me in tears all over again. Now, from funniest guest to most inspiring, we have been joined by some incredibly strong and powerful women and males over the last 3 years that we had to include this category. So we've reached out to just a few of our special inspiring guests, and they've had a few messages for us today. Let's take a look at them now.
I genuinely had such a good time recording the podcast with Nat. We just put the world to rights and laughed the entire time, to be honest. I just want to say to anybody watching this, do not compare yourself to others and be authentically, unapologetically yourself, always.
Hey guys, it's Georgie Clark here, and I just want to say a massive thank you to the PLT podcast for the award of one of the most inspirational guests. I had such a great time recording, and we had some really important discussions that I really enjoyed having with Nat.
Hi everyone, it's Danny. I am so honored to be recognized as one of your most inspirational guests. Before this, I had never been on a podcast before, so I was incredibly nervous, but Natalie and the rest of the PLT team helped me feel very comfortable, so I'm grateful for them for that. And to any listeners who are seen or viewed as different or have differences, our differences make us resilient, and absolutely nobody can take that away from us. And I also want to just say thank you for allowing me to share my story to you guys.
Hi, I'm Altu, and if I was to describe my experience with the podcast, it was so fun, something I haven't done before, so that was really fun to do. And Natalie's such a lovely person, I felt very comfortable with her. And if I was to give an advice to you guys, I would say be yourself, don't compare yourself to no one, because more time the other person is probably comparing themselves to other people as well. So yeah, take care.
I was actually on one of the first episodes that Natalie ever recorded for the PLT podcast many years ago, and I absolutely adore that Sagittarius woman. We had loads of fun, and if there's one thing I could say, it would be always remember that self-love brings beauty.
Wow, just seeing them brings back to memory how inspirational those guests were, their stories, and the strength from each person, each guest to share and be honest and open on that sofa or on that couch or on that bed or whatever we were on is so empowering. And I just want to say it's been it's been a huge privilege to actually sit down with women like this, for them to share their stories with me and PLT. It's been such an amazing privilege. So I'm so happy that I've been able to be a part of their journey in some way, and they've been a huge part of mine. Now, I know we have got one extra message from somebody who is on FaceTime right now. Oh my God, it's my babe, Lauren! Can I just say, first of all, I was saying to the guys before, every single time I see you, no matter what the context, I just scream and run to you.
We do. It's one of those weird moments, when it's kind of like Paris and Nicole, where you just hear screeches and then it's us two slow-mo running across the room.
I think the last time at London Fashion Week we saw each other, didn't we? And I swear to God, it is always the same thing. I'm always I just never let go of you. I'm just holding on to you babe, I need to see you again. But do you know what, Lauren? This is why we wanted to call you today, because we're looking back at some of our favourite moments from the podcast. This is our 10th season. It's been 9 seasons we've had previously, 113 episodes.
Whoa.
And you're somebody, it's mad, isn't it? You're somebody that's had a massive impact on us. I remember, I've told you a million times in person, but I remember before the podcast being nervous, because I was like, this conversation is going to be so powerful. Yeah, it was the first kind of conversation where it was different to our kind of everyday fluffy, tell us your life story kind of thing. And I remember being nervous, and then I remember stepping away from it and just feeling so emotional, so inspired, so empowered. And since then, we've just said, I feel like I've had this connection with you. So this is why we've got you on today, because you just absolutely touched us all so much, and you are such an inspiring podcast guest that we just wanted to give you a massive thanks and a big air hug from the FaceTime.
Thank you. Honestly, I love you guys so much. I remember being invited up, and it just, I think with the pandemic sandwiched in between, it just does feel like a lifetime ago, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It just feels and also to think where I am, where Girl Breast Cancer is, where PLT is even. Now, I'm really proud of that episode, and I really loved it. It was so nice. It was such a lovely chat, wasn't it?
Such a lovely chat. So, and that's another thing, actually. I hadn't even thought, like, you've just reminded me, like, there was a whole pandemic in between that. And, like, I feel like I was baby Nats. When we first spoke, I was baby Nats. And now I'm like, okay, Lauren, I'm growing up now. Like, every time I see you, we're both, like, always just, like, engrossed. And like, what have you been doing? What have you been doing? And do you know what? I'm not gonna give too much away, but just on the note of Girl versus Cancer, I know that there's some really exciting conversations going on right now. I'm not gonna say anything more than that, but that is kind of like a little bit of a full circle moment. And I bloody love a full circle. I love it.
It's very full circle, and it feels very aligned, and it feels really right. So yeah, I can't wait till we can say more, but yeah, I'm really proud. I'm very excited and hopeful. Things to come. It's so exciting.
Lauren, do you remember anything in particular from your podcast recording? Like, what's your kind of memory from it? You can be completely honest.
I don't, because you know what? I talk about my story so much. I just remember us. Did I try and teach you some slang?
Bit of Cockney slang. Wait, should we do a part 2? Shall we do a part 2 for the crew?
Oh my God, I'm not going to teach you now. I've been watching a lot of Top Boy.
Mate, I'm obsessed with Top Boy, so I can do that too. Honestly, I'll probably, like, people in the room will probably tell me off. But yeah, you know, have you seen them TikToks where it's like, day 1 of watching Top Boy? All right, day 1 of watching Top Boy. And then it's like, what was it? You good watching Top Boy? That is my thing at the minute. But yeah, I remember you taught me, like, what is it? Wait, I need to see if I can actually remember. It was like, it's proper Cockney.
With you?
Yeah.
If you're having a butcher's, what are you having?
I'm having a nosy.
You're having a little look.
I'm having a little look. Hey! Go on, give me another one.
If you're going to see your old China, who are you going to see?
Oh, is it, someone help me? Is it, I feel like I want to say it, and I'm like, if it's not, is it my mum? My mother?
No! China Plate's your mate.
It's your mate, China Plate! Oh, yeah. We need like a big there. Okay, last one. What's your last one for me, Lauren?
Right, what one? If you are making a cup of rosé, what you having?
Right, rosé, mosé, fosé, Jose, Jose. Oh, it's going to be something like Frosé. Oh. I'm not an official Cockney, guys. Go on, Lauren, what is it?
Lee is tea.
It's tea. Do you know what? I swear I'm gonna start using them all again, okay? I'm gonna start using them all again. But you know,
we need to get you back in the room now. We're gonna have some like proper like lesson.
Next time I need like a good hour class and like teaching session, please, for sure.
I'll give you homework as well. You have to come to London more, test it.
1000%. I'm gonna test out on everyone, see how I get on.
I've got a question for you.
Go on, Del.
Who has been your guest that has made you the most starstruck? Like, who is the person that you like the other than me, obviously?
Other than you, starstruck, definitely, I think would be, oh my God, right.
You've had a lot.
I'm feeling like, because I feel like I'm more starstruck in person, so I've met some really great people, but over Zoom. And you know the feeling just isn't the same, is it, Lauren? Like, I love this right now, but I just want to hug you. And I can't, even though we're both in Manny, like, what's going on? Who has been the most probably, do you know what? I think at the time, especially because of where, like, how long the podcast was going, I think it would be, I can't decide. I think Nikita Dragon.
Really?
I think Nikita Dragon, because that was another, like, it was a huge conversation that I hadn't had before. And I was nervous, excited for that, and also like her presence is just Nikita steps into the room and you know it. But you know what? Again, like, she was such an incredible girl. Like, she made me feel at home straight away. And yeah, I think definitely Nikita or Saweetie, of course, and Doja Cat. But she was on FaceTime, so it's not quite the same.
I know. I can't believe it. It's so hard. Like when I was doing lockdown lip sync during the pandemic.
Yeah,
it's the same. Like I did lockdown lip sync with all these people. Like I was doing it. Obviously I know Whitmore, but I did it with like Alicia.
Yeah.
And I did it with Ashley Roberts, and I did all these people, but it was on a Zoom, and I'm like, I want to see you in the flesh.
Literally. And that's the thing, like, sometimes I think, like, being on Zoom also and, like, being like this, like, it can either go one way, it can either be more, like, kind of, like, nerve-wracking, or it can, like, it depends on, like, you feed off people's energy, don't you? So being in a room is just so different, but...
It's so different. Do you have a moment you're proudest of as well?
Oh, do you know what? I'll tell, like, I don't know. I mean, there's so many. I think, Do you know what? I think the first like couple of seasons, especially where you were involved, they are like achieving, like getting through all the, not getting through, that's the wrong word, but hosting each episode and meeting each guest and stepping away and feeling happy with the conversation. They're probably my proudest because I used to come out of every single room, and I still do, but it was obviously more intense when I was less experienced with it.
Yeah.
I'd step out of a room and like the rush of, was it okay? Like, oh my God, I loved it. Like, I remember stepping out the room with you and like Erin at the time who worked with us, grabbing her like, oh my God, that was so good. She was like, I loved it. And like, when you get that feeling, they're the little moments, but they are still so special to me. So I think actually, that's probably my proudest moment.
You're doing a great job, and we're all so proud of you now. I love you.
No, I love you to bits. Like, I wish I could bloody hug you, but I will see you soon, okay?
100%.
Please. Right. Well, thank you so much for coming on to our podcast. And hopefully we're going to see lots more of you soon, very, very soon, and Girl vs. Cancer. And continue what you're doing and continue shining. You are a superstar and I love you so much.
Love you.
I'm so glad you came into our lives, babe.
Me too. Grateful.
Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Oh my God, it was so good to see my girl Lauren again. I literally love that girl so much. And to all of our incredible, inspiring guests. Every guest actually has inspired me in some way. So thank you and big shout out to you guys. Now, from inspiring guest to best vocal. Now, you know, if you're a fan of the PLT podcast, one, you know that I like to get down. I like to give it a little go. Whether it's a song, whether it's a rap, you know I'm getting involved. And there have definitely been some incredible stars that have joined us on our podcast. And I've literally had the opportunity to rap and sing with them. Like, how amazing is that? Am I well lucky? That's well good, isn't it? I actually can't believe it. So here are some of the nominees for Best Vocalist. Ray Black. She was sick. DJ Cuppy. Yes, girl. Kelly Kiara, my babe. Anna Maynard. Sinead Harnett. And of course, Doja Cat. That video literally went viral, didn't it? That Doja Cat one. Probably because of how terrible my rapping is. But Doja, if you want to go again, call me. Okay, so let's go and see who has won the award for Best Vocal Performance. It is... Guys, it's the Best Vocal Performance winner, Kelly Kiara! And I just let the cat out of the bag. Congratulations, Kelly. You have been awarded the guest for the Best Vocal Performance. Needs another clap. Kelly, how do you feel? How does it feel to win this award?
Honestly, I mean, I had a speech prepared, but, I've forgotten it. No, okay. So happy. Thank you so much. Honestly, I love you and the girls at PLT and everybody at PLT. Thank you so much for even considering me for being Best Vocal Performance.
No, don't be ridiculous. We literally had the best time with you. And I can't even remember how long ago it was now, but we want to reflect a little bit on your episode. And I remember we'd kind of been chatting, like I'd known you for a little while beforehand, like on social media. I'd been following you. And I remember getting you onto the podcast and just being so excited. And then you sang that song. Can you remind us, Kelly? I do have an instruction on a cue card here, actually. It says, we must sing, Nat and Kelly to sing together. I mean, I don't know whether you need me, guys, but they're trying to embarrass me on our special recording day. Can you remind us of what you sang that day?
Absolutely, yeah. We was talking about the Justin Bieber cover that I did years ago, and you were saying that your favorite part was, my daddy gon' kill you when he hears this song. He knows that you lied to me. He's glad to see you gone. You're just so messed up in your mind. You cannot see what's inside mine. And now I know I'm better sleeping on my own.
So if you like... Kelly, that was bloody gorgeous. I tell you what, there was a little note there as well. I was like, honestly, shots fired. That was an insane vocal there. Literally, just off the cuff, this girl is ready to go. This is why you won Best Vocal Performance, babe. Thank you very much. That was just beautiful. So much. Yeah, I loved your episode, and obviously love you. Big fan of Justin Bieber, so hearing that cover live was incredible. What memories have you got from the podcast, Kelly?
Do you know what? I had been so excited. I remember when you asked me to do the podcast, and like I said at the beginning of the podcast, it was something that was on my wish list. I had been dreaming about doing it. So it was a real 360 moment when I was doing that. And I remember the day before I was actually recording, I had the list of questions. I was going through it with my sister, and I was actually driving back from London, and I actually got lost. I ended up going like the wrong way. So I had like 4 hours to practice these questions. And then, the next day I was just so happy. I mean, honestly, it meant so much to me at that point that you was really considerate as to, having me on the podcast. Like, that was such a huge thing for me and still is such a huge thing for me. So I just want to say thank you. And the highlight for me was probably when we was talking quite a lot about, what my future goals were, because I actually re-listened to the podcast the other day and it was refreshing for me to like hear how far I've come and, hear like what my goals were and aspirations. And I'm like, oh, I've done that now and I've done that now. So it was like an amazing thing for me to do at that time. And I just wanted to thank you so much.
I've just got full on body shivers, like my whole body. I just got chills through my body. Like, Kelly, I'm a huge fan and I absolutely love you. And I think it's so nice to hear that. I remember you telling me, and it's nice for you to refresh my memory there and say, you were prepping to be on the podcast and it was something that was on your like vision board essentially. And like that, obviously, Pretty Little Thing, I've worked here a long time now, but it's just always seems so crazy to me as being the host. I'm always like, oh my God, it's so exciting. But obviously with PLT being, such a huge brand, it makes so much sense. But it also makes me and the crew and everyone involved in this podcast feel so special too, because you coming onto the podcast for us is just a humongous thing. And we absolutely loved having you.
Yeah, and the same way with me. And you should just know how much you give confidence to people and especially girls, and highlighting certain areas like music and other fashion and blogging. And you really do highlight and encompass girl power, not just girl power, just power in general, and give me and so many other people so much confidence. So it's really important for you, Nat, to take that away from what you give to the podcast.
Oh, I absolutely love to hear that. And do you know what? I can't take all the credit. Like I said, there's guys in the room behind me now that are all so heavily involved in this podcast.
Yeah,
and
everybody being a part of it as well. When you first started doing the podcast, did you envision it being such an important part of A, your career, B, other people's careers, and C, did you see it being, the important podcast that it is today?
Ooh, that's a really, really good question. I think no is the honest answer. First of all, I'm just going to put it out there. Like when I first started and when we first started the podcast, I think it's so funny how my tone changes when I'm answering a question. I become really serious. I'm not used to being asked questions. This is my interview voice. But no, I think when we first started, I remember being so excited and I remember thinking like, this is a big deal. Like I'm being trusted with this. This is a really huge thing for my presenting career. It's great that Uma, the CEO, had asked me to do this, and I was excited, but I don't think I'd really actually imagined how big it was going to get in terms of the people, like the privilege, honestly, that I've been able to sit down with people like yourself and have an hour conversation, like sometimes, in deep conversations with. I never expected it was going to get like that. And I think I'm so, so, so proud of us as a brand, everybody involved in the podcast, and like myself to an extent, of the journey we've been on, because I don't think I think I realized how kind of serious it would kind of get. And I think that again, I think as a platform for bringing girls and guys from different areas of like the media industry, it's been such a hub for that. And even now still when people reach out to us like, can we come on the podcast? I'm like, oh my God, these people want to be on the podcast. And it's like, it's such a huge thing. So
I think as well, what you can take away, and it's a credit to you and everybody involved, at Pretty Little Thing within the podcast, is it's just such positive energy and such good vibes. Like I always feel so comfortable. I always feel so eager to want to be a part of anything that you guys are doing. And I think that comes from just a pure energy. And I think that that's really important for you guys to take credit for as well.
Oh, Kelly, thank you so much. I feel like everybody in the room's having like a little bit of a moment here. Congratulations on winning Best Vocal Performance. Obviously, we had to give it to you. Thank you so much for being a part of our podcast journey. We have literally loved having you here with us. And I just wish that we got you on the sofa. That's my one wish.
I know. Well, I mean, there's always time for us to maybe do something where I come in and I'm around. You know, I'm a northern lass, so I'm always in the area.
Listen,
local.
we're gonna make that happen. Let's hold each other to that soon, please.
100%.
Definitely.
Pinky promise.
Pinky promise.
Pinky
Go.
promise.
Right, it's solid now. You've all heard it. We're gonna do something soon. Kelly, thank you so much for your time and congratulations on winning Best Vocal Performance.
Wow. Thank you.
We love you. Oh, my babes, Kelly Chiara. It was so good to see her again. And that voice, oh my God, she is incredible. And yeah, shout out to all of the artists that have been on the PLT podcast. I'm so fortunate I get to hear. It's like a mini concert every time we're joined by a singer. I absolutely adore every single guest that's been on this show. Now, from Best Vocal Performance to our fave moments. It's been really hard to choose what have been our fave moments throughout the podcast, and we've chosen just a few, so there have been so many other special moments, but we have got a few to take you through today. Let's have a watch.
Put a little bit of air in the back of your mouth, so it's like...
I still don't get what she means by that.
A pout.
I'm gonna get killed
And
for
then
this.
you have to do like your hair like with one hand.
Wait, should I do it now?
Let it go.
You the type I wanna marry and keep you married. I put the...
I'd smash that now.
We play our fantasies out in real life ways. And we can do the whole thing.
We're talking about the PLT ICY collection. So I brought you an icy chain and I want to put it on you.
You have not.
And girl, I have short nails on today so I can actually
I
do
actually
it.
feel like I did not know this was happening. I was
do it?
scared because I was like
okay, girl, you got
sweaty.
it.
Oh my God, how do you wear
Sweetie's
about to touch
so
me?
I've just turned up and they literally kicked me out. I don't. Well, they said that they cancelled the party on Friday and everything.
We need to come clean.
Yeah. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I just want to give you flowers and let you know you are an amazing interviewer, and keep doing your thing, and just keep being bright, because I can feel your energy through the laptop.
I'm gonna cry.
I'm just saying, I don't know if anybody told you, but you are doing an amazing job.
Oh, again, on the sad note there, guys. Oh my God. Wow. I literally love looking back at all them, but what's really funny as well, like we've had so many incredible moments on screen, but you haven't seen so many of the insane moments that we've had off screen as well. Like Soph sitting in LA when Mitchell, were you there when Mitchell was there? When we were in LA, think of all the in-betweens, when we were getting matcha, when we were dancing, singing with our sound tech. Shout out to you, Derek, our Derek. We have had some incredible times on and off air, and honestly, like, the best memories in the world. So they were just a few snippets of our fave moments. But hopefully today's episode has given you a little bit of an insight of what happens behind the closed doors. Oh my God! Did we all feel that? Yeah? They felt it. But now, right, before we go, we have got one special act left to do. One of my favourite moments from the whole podcast was definitely pranking Tatty Lashes with Mama Mitchell all the way in LA. We had so much fun, and let me just say, the Tatty team were sweating. That was a very good prank from us. Now, we couldn't get hold of Mitchell today, so we thought we'd do a little prank on someone else. GK Bazza, I'm coming for ya.
Hello?
Hello, is that Grace?
Yeah.
Hello, Grace. It's Karen from the Postcode Lottery. You have won £100,000! Grace? She's put the food.
I knew she would.
Do it today one more time. It's our GK Bunny!
Oh my God, I was like, have I actually won the Postcode Lottery? I panicked.
How do you feel about almost winning the Postcode Lottery?
I feel sick. I was Googling the number and everything.
So did you like my Scottish accent?
No, I did. That's why I thought it was real. I was like, that's definitely like a middle-aged Scottish.
Yes! Well, GK Bazza, I'm so bloody glad you answered. We were like, right, it's 3 times a bit aggressive calling on this random number. She's going to be like, what is going on? Have I won the lottery? What's happening? But what is happening, babes? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm bloody better now I've got you on the phone, hon.
I feel like I look like a Victorian child with my hair like this.
You look gorgeous as always. You look gorgeous. Well, Grace, we're doing a bit of a special episode today. And we wanted to call you for you to share your favourite memory from your time on the PLT podcast.
It's got to be
It's got to be getting called out for all of the icks that I actually get when we were reading the tweet.
Wait, was that your fella?
Yeah, your fella. It's got to be.
Wait, throw an ick at me right now. Give me an ick.
I can't. Oh my God, no. When someone's walking down a hill. It's really embarrassing.
Well, GK Bazza, it's been brilliant. We wanted to FaceTime you. You were an absolutely hilarious guest. We love having you on the PLT podcast. And we just wanted to make you know that you are special. We love you. And big up to GK Barry always.
The love is reciprocated. I've got tears.
So it's not a 100k, but it's a message from me and the PLT team. Do you know what I mean? What more could you want?
Money, I don't need it.
Say hi to everybody. We love you. Thank you for answering our prank.
Thank you for calling me.
Have a fabulous day, darling.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Right, can I just say is this recording? Because I want to say something straight away. It's quite funny. Can I just say to whoever was in the Social Chain team then, why did we allow me to be higher than Maya Jama? Like, I am sat on a beanbag, like, and obviously she's well comfy, being cool and chill. And then I'm like the little child, like, hi, Maya. Like, if you actually look at this, I'm like, what am I doing? Like, none of you can take the blame because you weren't here, but to whoever, Nolene, I reckon you were there. She's going to watch this. I'm only joking. No, we actually looked at this the other day. I can't remember. We were looking on my YouTube channel when I used to like vlog each shoot, and I said, why did no one from PLT and no one from Social Chain like note that? Like, why did no one? To be fair, or me, but it was our first episode. So. Hi, Maya.
Hello.
Welcome to the PLT podcast studio.
Thanks for having me.
Disclaimer: this is just for fun.
I'm expensive.
Ooh, that's cute. Wait, have we actually got to be in time? Yeah. One. Oh my God. One. I thought you were taking the piss. Oh my God, one time.
I'd really like to unhear what we've just discussed.
Oh, you horrible bastards.
We should have used that as a soundbite. That was a welcome soundbite.
And I pissed on Patrick Starr's stairs.
Is 29 and needs his mum so much that he may as well still be attached to the nip.
You the type I wanna marry and keep you married. I put the
ring on when you're ready.
We say I want real life ways.
Cheeky sausage, nothing wrong with that.
Lip sync guys, going on dates, sucking dick. What am I good
Did she just say what I thought she said? Yeah.
Maybe I put a little bit of air in the like a pout.
I'm gonna get killed.
And then
look at my outfit.
Because he's 90, he shakes like a shitting dog. So the tattoo, the Casper, is cross-eyed and has legs.
Need to see. Come on, guys. Please say we're recording this. Oh my God.
Real bad shit.
No, that's.
I'm calling every time I hear the phone ring.
That's a bit. Money calling every time I hear the phone ring. Still stands.
Still share these moments and it feel like we're in the same room. I just want to give you your flowers and let you know you are an amazing interviewer, and keep doing your thing and just keep being bright, because I can feel your energy through the laptop.
I'm gonna
honestly.
cry. You knew what you were doing putting that clip in the end, didn't you? Oh, don't. Oh my God, that was so emotional. Thanks, guys. I didn't know that was coming. That is so cute. Oh.
How does it feel looking back on that?
Is anyone any tissue? Seriously, I don't think I'm just worried about my makeup. I'm sorry. We didn't think of this. Do you want me to compose myself or can I just speak? I feel like it's just mad. It's dead sad. If I speak, I'm just going to compose a minute, because if I speak, it's just going to carry on coming. I just need a tissue. I'm just going to use my makeup bag. I feel like, looking, like it's so surreal. Like, it sounds dead dramatic, but I think, like, obviously we've been on such a big journey. It has been 3 years of our, like, a lot of our lives. And I feel like I've seen a lot change in those 3 years. And, like, it's just mad. I can't even speak. What was the question? Yeah, it's really nice to watch, like, especially from, like, the first episode, like, watching that one with Maya, like, just remembering how nervous, thank you so much, how nervous I was when I first started, especially interviewing someone like Maya Jama then, like, to how I feel now is so different. Like, the growth in, like, us and, like, even myself, like, not that we, like, it's a bit, not trying to be big-headed, but, like, I feel like I've recognised that growth and it's really nice because I don't feel like that little child that I literally look at myself and I'm like, oh my gosh, she's a child, and I feel sick hearing her. Do you know what I mean? And then I'm now like, oh my gosh, she's starting, and she ain't full grown yet, but she's grown up. Like, obviously just want to say thank you to all of you guys. And obviously you guys, because it's been like, it's been work. Like, everyone's putting so much work and effort to this podcast, and like like we've flown to LA together and had some stressful times between us all, but like, you're all so amazing at your jobs, and just like, without you guys, the podcast would have never happened. Obviously, you began it from day one. You taught us everything we now know, and just like the energy and everything you always bring into the room has always been amazing. And I really, really do mean, like, to everyone, like, it would have never been what it was without you lot. So thank you.
I am Luce and I'm the social media assistant here at Pretty Little Thing. So obviously working on the podcast, that is my main job role. So I'm definitely going to miss the routine of recording weekly and being with so many amazing people. I'm excited to see where this next chapter takes us.
I'm Georgina. I'm the senior social exec here at PLT. I've worked on the PLT podcast since day one. So I've been at PLT 4.5 years now. And I've watched it grow since day one. My favourite on-air moment has definitely been GK Barry. I cried in that recording. It was just so funny. And then off-air, it's probably just been everyone we work with, like all the laughs we have outside the camera that everyone doesn't see. I'm definitely going to miss everyone that works on the podcast. And also watching like Nat like do her thing kind of like every week or however much we record it, because I've really seen her grow since being with Felicity Hayward, Maya Jama, going through about 500 different hair colours and then becoming who she is now, which is just amazing.
I'm Sophie. I've been with the podcast since the beginning. I've done kind of like producing, I've done the video, I've done the audio. I'm going to miss the recording days. I'm going to miss working with Nat and all the guys at PLT. We've had such good memories here, like from the beginning, and just seeing how it's all changed. To see where it's come from, like, and where it is now is just amazing.
I'm Elliot. I do the sound. I've done the sound for the last 2 seasons of the podcast. My favourite memories, probably GK Barry's episode. I got quite a lot of stick on that for wearing booty things on my shoes.
I'm Helen. I'm senior account manager and I support with sort of the logistics and getting planning in place for the shoots. I work super closely with the whole team. So I've worked on the PLT podcast for around 2 years now, so I've seen it evolve quite a lot. Favourite memory, I think just a combined fave memory of just off air and all the energy for when we're like planning, and once it's done, like everyone's so happy and excited. I think that's just a combined memory.
Cheers to the PLT podcast crew! Sadly, that brings us to the end of this episode. What a fun time we've had looking back at all of our amazing memories. I just want to say again to the PLT podcast team, I literally love you all so, so much. And without you guys, none of what we've achieved over the last 3 years would have been possible. And of course, to you guys, the listeners, if you didn't support us and if you weren't there listening, there'd be no podcast. So I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, and thank you from everyone at PLT, because you do not understand how much your support means to us. Thank you so, so much. Now, we're going to be taking a bit of a longer break right now, but you need to keep an eye on our PLT YouTube channel to see what we are going to be up to, because don't worry, honeys, I ain't going nowhere. And if you've enjoyed this episode, please make sure to leave us a little review, subscribe, let us know what you think, and let us know what you kind of want to see next from PLT, because we always want to be keeping you guys happy. I have absolutely adored hosting hosting this podcast. Thank you guys for listening and for allowing me to be your host. It's not goodbye forever. We're going to see you soon. And I want to hear from you guys. What would you like to see from us and me at PLT? Let us know in the review section on Apple Podcasts or on Twitter or on Instagram or wherever you like to do your socializing, basically. We love you. Thank you so much to everybody who has supported the PLT podcast. And thank you to all of you incredible people in the room right now. I love you so much. Who knows what we're going to do next? What's coming? Stay tuned. Is that actually a wrap?